Vanessa at Cake Style, and I'm here with another Russian piping tip cake. Now you may also notice that there's something a little bit different. Yes, I have gone to blonde. I've been posting it up on social media, so it's not a huge surprise to a lot of you. But for those of you who just follow us on YouTube, yes, it's been ages since I've been light, but I'm really loving it, and I hope that you guys do as well. Yeah, so anyway, something a little bit different. I wanted to do some more Russian piping tips, and I was contacted by a place that sell them on Amazon, and they sent me some goodies in the mail. I was so excited, and these are totally different to the other ones that I had used in the other cake, which I have right up here. Now, if you'd like to buy them, you can buy not only these ones, but you can also buy the ones that I used in here, and I'll add the links for you below so that you can follow it over if you want to go ahead and get them. Otherwise, there are plenty of other places that you can find them online as well, and in cake decorating stores. So I have 6 more here that I'm going to be using. I also have made up 6 little batches of our sweet buttercream, and I'll add the recipe links below. As well as then I have some piping bags and some scissors. Now I've gone ahead and just done a crumb coat on a 7-inch round cake, and I want to use this as a really blank canvas to then put as many of these gorgeous flowers on there as we can. So what I'm going to do is cut the top off our piping bags and pop our piping tips in. Now the first time that I worked with these, it was actually my very first time. I hadn't done any practicing whatsoever. This time I wanted to have a little bit of a go because, as you can see, some of them are quite quirky, and I was wondering how they were going to turn out. Were they still going to look like a flower? Were they going to look like a texture of some kind? I found these look like cute little flowery puff balls, and I thought that they would be super cute to make it look like a flower and add it in with all of our other flower ones. Now I also think it's really key to go ahead and practice so that you know what colors to use. You know that I love to make cakes that have a bunch of beautiful, pretty colors, but it's important to make sure that you use the right colors for the right kind of flowers. So that's part of the reason why I had a little go first. I'm going to start on the top and just add a few, just randomly. These ones are like a giant puff ball, which is kind of quirky. This one's a little more open. I think these are the cutest. Don't worry if something happens down the side because it's going to get covered. Just give it a quick wipe and smear it down. And then you want to work your way down the sides. Now personally, I'm really liking the puff balls. Obviously, I think they're adorable. I've got them everywhere. And I also really like the one that I'm using for the peachy one, which is actually this one here. It's quite similar to one of the other ones that I have used in the last one. Very cute. I do like the one that looks like a rose. I think that is adorable, and it's very different because it's quite angular this time. I have to say my least favorite is probably this one here. Purely because it's really hard to get it to pipe out, and it leaves large gaps and spaces because, as you can see here, there's a lot of metal covering it up. So that's probably the one I don't like, although I guess, yeah, this one is kind of a splodge in a way. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and it doesn't have a huge amount of definition. So I guess one of these things about these piping tips is that you learn over time which ones you love, which ones that you can work with really well and that you think give a cool effect. And you know, honestly, variety is everything though. So it's really important to make sure that you get lots of different styles happening to create a cute look like this. I would love to hear from you guys of which ones you enjoyed watching the most, which ones you have at home and what you love, because that's what cake decorating is all about, is that just finding new tools and seeing what they are like to work with and finding a use that you love to use them for, because ultimately it's all about the cakes that you make from these tools, not just, wow, I've got to get some. And there you are, guys. We have our Russian piping tip testing number 2. Let me know if you think it's a fail or not. Honestly, I'm kind of in the middle in that I do think that they are super cute and fun, and I really love the peach one, and I love the little puff balls of the green and yellow. I think that they would be so adorable to incorporate into like a collaboration where I do some of the normal piping, like the roses and things like that, all done, each petal done separately by hand, and maybe throw some of these in. Let me know if you'd like to see a video like that where I maybe use these and incorporate them into a design with normal flowers that I pipe with, because I think it would be really fun to give that a go. But if you want to get some of these for yourself, be sure to check out the links below for you. I have them all listed, but like I said, you can also find it at selected cake decorating stores and things like that. So be sure to check out your area, because I know that everyone is from all over the world, and I want to thank you for watching our videos. I'll have another one on Tuesday, and in the meantime, happy caking.